Good afternoon. So today's video is a follow-up to my previous videos regarding retirement investing or investing for your retirement. If you recall, my first video was about am I too young to start investing for retirement? The second one was am I too old to start investing for retirement? And the third one was about you understanding the meaning of your investment choices to help you forward. Today's video is a follow-up to those three videos. I would call it a supremely important video, except every one of them that previously also play a major role in your long-term financial success. So today's video is about what financial term we call it asset allocation. How do you know what percentage of your contribution should go to the funds that you have available to you? Now that, based on the previous video, my hope was that you had the foundation of what your funds meant and their purposes, and you would take that information, do deeper research, and then call your retirement specialist if you're lucky enough where you have one at your employer. If you work for big employers, you would meet on a one-on-one basis with your foundation or your basic knowledge of the funds. You would ask better questions to help you do what I'm talking about today, which is asset allocation. Once you know the purpose of the funds, obviously with your age, income, you'll be able to know where to put the money. Asset allocation is pretty much what basket should my eggs be in to be protected yet rewarding. Asset allocation is key. The reason why I call it key is because I didn't just come up with the term that is key. It's actually based on science and research. In the business of investment, it's been founded that 82% of your results is directly related to your asset allocation. I'll say it one more time. 82% of what you actually achieve is directly correlated to your asset allocation, directly correlated to where your money was invested in. That's hugely important. If someone were to give you an advice that guarantees you 82% success, you would want to consider that extremely important. So asset allocation is key to your success. So take that vivid and very important to do so. Now, some would, maybe many, this is my next point. My next point is some believe that they can actually guess based on a certain season, based on a certain news, based on certain sentiment, where and when to put their monies for better results. That is completely false, and again, it's defined by reality. The term in financial term is called market timing. Market timing will never work in the long term. Yes, we all know you can buy a lottery ticket and be a multimillionaire overnight, but it's very likely that you would have bought it many times over. You had bought lottery tickets and never win, because most do not win. That's just one example. I'm going to explain it even more. The likelihood of you timing the market and be right long term is the same, is as challenging as you going outside right now, or even in hurricane season, during the hurricane, to make it even more vivid, and pick one grain of sand and paint it any color you wish. Then drop it back and go back into your house. Come back a minute, a week, a year, or however many you choose to come back, and tell me that you knew where that grain of sand would end up. You will never know. That's actually the reason why the market is the US market is called an efficient market. It makes it fair because nobody can predict the next movement. It is fair to everybody, and that means nobody can predict the market's movement in the long term. It is fair to everybody, because if it was predictable to some, it would be unfair to many, if not most. So asset allocation is your key. The way to your success is to have a diversified portfolio. The way to be diversified is to understand the nature and purpose of your funds that are available to you. So this video again is to emphasize the benefit of asset allocation, never having all your eggs in one basket, and realizing that you can be a success 82% of the time with the right asset allocation. And you will be wrong 99% of the time market timing the market. It's impossible, and it's fairly structured to be impossible for anyone to guess the market long-term results. That's today's video. Happy New Year. Thank you for being a subscriber. If you have a friend, a family member, please forward the video to them and ask them to subscribe. Appreciate you. God bless.